This is a podcast presented by
Hard to Find Media.
Subscribe to Hard to Find Media on youtube.com/Hard to Find Media Network. This shit is free. Share it. Blast it.
All right, listeners, welcome back to a mini-sode of Accidents on Purpose. This is half-ep, probably like a quarter, really.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is Discord Datcord, hey, whatever chord you want, where I, Joseph, and my co-host,
Hey, I'm Danny.
we go through every every record in chronological order that was released by Discord Records. This week I'm very excited.
Number three, what is it?
Minor Threat's very first EP.
Yes. Which, right off the bat, something that I'm annoyed by is that it's just a self-titled EP.
Yeah.
But on Discogs, they have it as titled Filler,
Oh, weird.
which is the first track.
Yeah.
Very weird.
Huh. Well, let me set the scene real quick.
Oh, love it.
All right, it's June. It's 1981. This EP comes out. That's about it. That's all I have. You're in DC.
Well, I would say there's some significant things about this was, this is the third release. The last one was Henry Rollins paying for his own band.
Yeah.
The first one was just like the band paying. And I feel this is more like the beginning of a label. The
Yeah.
ball has been rolling. It's like it's not just a Teen Idols thing and a SOA thing. It's like it's building up momentum.
Yeah.
And also, this record sounds amazing.
Yeah, it holds up.
It doesn't sound dated.
Yeah.
The guitar just like cuts through your speakers.
Yeah.
It is a fantastic record. The vocals sound great. They're excited. It's just a good fucking record.
It's immediate, it's energetic, it's angry, but in a way that, like, you can still listen to it whenever you want, even if you're in a good mood or a bad mood.
Yes.
And I like that. And it is funny that it sounds so good, given that it's recorded in the same place that the other two records were recorded.
Yeah.
But, I mean, obviously, they probably grew from that.
Yeah.
But
They grew up a little bit, different people in the band. It reminds me of a story that is not about Minor Threat, but...
it's about Henry Rollins.
No, it's about the Teen Idols. But so the Teen Idols, they practiced and they had their band and they wondered why they didn't sound so great. And then one day, for some reason, the Bad Brains needed to practice, and they were going to practice at the Teen Idols practice spot, which was in someone's like one of their they still were in high school.
Yeah.
And the Teen Idols said that they were amazed that like when Bad Brains picked up those instruments, it sounded like the Bad Brains. And
Yeah.
they're like, why can't we make our instrument? They couldn't figure out how it was. And I think that's also like a big jump between the Teen Idols and Minor Threat.
Yeah.
It's leaps and bounds. And I would say that the theme song for Minor Threat I like better than the theme song for Teen Idol.
Yeah, that's funny that they both have theme songs.
I like when
never
band
really
had
thought
theme
about it.
songs. We're the Proud, we're the Few, we're the Descendants.
Yeah,
just
LaShock
Minor
has a
Threat.
really good theme song.
So yeah, more band.
Well, sort of. It's sort of a theme song.
If your band has a theme song, please email us at accentsonpurposepodcast@gmail.com. Speaking of mail,
Yeah.
we got some mail regarding
The mini episodes.
the mini episodes.
Okay.
Rebecca in Bellevue just emailed and said, I'm listening to your podcast. I'm drinking a Coke. I know that you hate that. And this isn't a reference to, if you haven't listened to the first episode of Discord, or whatever chord you want, we talk about Coke and the Teen Idols.
Yeah.
Don't hate Coke. It's just something that you should maybe only have once a month.
Yeah. Danny said, Dr. Danny.
That's another Dr. Danny segment. So, Joseph, do you want to know how much it would cost you to get a copy of this Minor Threat record, first pressing, red
Jesus
vinyl?
Christ. I think it's at least $200.
The last time it sold on Discogs, it was for $1,250.
Holy fuck.
It was
Whoa.
bought by Gary, who's going to play us a track and then destroy it. Let's hit it, Gary. We're back.
Oh, God.
Baby.
I can't believe he destroyed that.
It's part of the way we
He
do
used
things.
company money on that, too.
Oh yeah, it's embezzlement on so many levels.
Yeah. One of the cool things I really like about this record is that even though it got a lot bigger at the time, scenes were relatively insular. There was no internet or anything like that. So a lot of the songs are about people they know. Like Small Man Big Mouth is about some guy he didn't like in high school.
Yeah.
Filler is about the guitarist, I believe, or singer of the Teen Idols. I think it was the guitarist who got a girlfriend and found religion and stopped hanging out with him.
Do you think that there right now is a Minor Threat support group where if you had a Minor Threat song written about you, they just all get together and they just talk, they drink Coke and they talk and
I mean, Ian MacKaye was
smoke.
definitely people's conscience, or he definitely tried to he just loved calling people out on shit. He's very pious and righteous, but I kind of like it too.
I always think about it would be funny if he didn't get into music and he was just your next door neighbor.
Yeah.
But he had all the same outlooks, and so there was this old shaven head guy next door, and he was in his leaves you gotta respect yourself, and you don't need to to fucking go out there and be having unprotected sex.
I don't smoke.
And you don't need to do this stuff. You need to fuck with your head. I mean, fuck that shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not laying down a set of rules, neighbor.
Yeah, I ain't telling you what to do.
Trick or treat.
I mean, he definitely calms. It's still the same sort of message in Fugazi, but I feel like he finds a better way to say it. But
he just grows up.
Yeah, he grows up. I mean, we'll get to that next EP, but he has
got so many EPs coming up.
That's true.
And
the next Minor Threat EP,
and
where he talks about if everyone else had everything they said when they were 19 written down, they'd also sound like an asshole.
Yeah, I know, no shit. Yeah. So I don't know. It's hard to really get into this because it's just a great record.
Yeah, highly recommend it.
Joseph,
would swipe right.
Oh no, that's not a thing with us at all. Oh my god.
I'll Tinder my resignation.
You know what? I think it's time to end the episode. That's it. Okay, Joseph, would you recommend people buying this?
Oh God, I would.
Okay,
on Discogs.
There you go.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for listening.
This has been a podcast presented by
Hard to Find Media.
Subscribe to Hard to Find Media on youtube.com/Hard to Find Media Network. This shit is free. Share it. Blast it. Fuck it.